Howdy, y'all! I'm Ga. This is Seven Mortal Sins. It's Tuesday. It's another update day, as per usual on Tuesday. So this time around, we have low-key probably the worst update I've ever seen in this game so far. But we'll get into that. Let's start off with the dailies and the goodies and all that kind of stuff. So we got a daily login bonus. Some good stuff in here. We got stamina, tickets, diamonds, whatnot. Shining Stars is still here. Adventure Time's still here. If you're working on those, that's cool. We've got the power-up program for Lady Desperado Lucifer. We've got this event, which sucks, by the way. I'll get into that as soon as we cover the event, which we might as well do right now. So, this quest. Okay, it's easy enough, but if you look at the drop info, you see coins and sheriff badges. You look at the bonus cast, all the Lucy's are here. However, this bonus only affects the drop for gold. It does not affect the drop rate for the event item that you would normally need in the event shop. So let me adjust my microphone real quick. That a little bit closer. Okay, so you get one. You get one badge. One badge, one sheriff badge per drop. So let's go look at the shop real quick. So beneath the sun, there is some stamina here. I already bought it. It was I think 75,000 gold. Really good value. It was only 100 stamina, one-time thing. Whatever. There was a inherit gem selector. Only cost 100 badges. You should be able to get that just by completing the quest the first time through. Also great value. But what sucks is this 5-star Sin Bunray selector box. Right? You could get a Bunray for any of these versions of Lucy, and I was super hyped because I wanted Vespra Lucifer's Bunray, so I could get her to +1, because right now she's sitting at +0 for me. I was super hyped about that. But I did some math. So this costs 1,350 sheriff badges. You get one badge per run at 25 stamina per run. To get this would cost about in the ballpark of 28,000 stamina, which is roughly 2,000 stamina per day over the course of the 14-day event. Super unreasonable. Avoid this. You see how this says unuseful under the Sin selector box right here? Unuseful? That means the devs literally told you, do not grind for this. And don't. It's not worth. So, but what is worth in this shop? The two things that I mentioned, the stamina and the inherit selector, and that's pretty much it. Like, you're looking through this, you got this soul mirror thing, which is kind of cool, but again, look, 1,100 badges. That's gonna take almost just as much stamina to get as the selector box over there. Shards, trash. This, why? I don't know. This is hella overpriced. This evolution gem, you get 100 for 100 badges. Like, what? No, this. This. Nah. And then this is interesting, but also very confusing to me. These used to be separate items in previous event shops, and they rolled it up into one package and randomized it. Like, why? What? Jesus, like there's literally nothing good to go for in this shop. And you might be wondering, well, why should I do the event then? Well, let me tell you, there is one good thing about the event. So if we go back in here, we go down to Beneath the Sun, you can get 2 tickets every day just by doing 500 stamina and spending 100 diamonds. And that's it. That's super easy to do. On top of that, if you're doing the event, you know, I think it's something like 500 clears or whatever, is going to get you a whole bunch of tickets. Someone in the Discord did the math, and over the course of the event, you can actually get, I think it was like 89 single summons just by playing the event. So that's all this event is good for, is for grinding out scrolls for the banner, who, no surprise, is going to be Gunslinger Lucy, the rootinest, tootinest, cowboy shootinest gunslinger girl y'all ever done did see this side of heaven or hell. She's top tier. She's here. She's green. She is essentially another nail in the coffin of what is Christmas Satan's viability in PvP. And this banner is actually really good. So it's got OG Lucifer and Gunslinger Lucifer, very good value. The rate on it isn't terrible. 2%. It's not the worst. I've seen lower in this game, but what she does, now you might be looking at her speed and thinking, damn, she's kind of slow. She's not really much of a sharpshooter. Let me tell you, this speed is deceptively low because she's actually super fast. So let's get into her kit real quick. So Demon Lord Unchained. When the battle begins, she is immune to stun and confuse. She also gives herself a themed buff and inflicts a debuff on enemies with the highest speed. And what those do is, let's see, scroll down here. All right, so her self buff boosts her own speed. Her debuff debuffs the fastest enemy's speed. So I think at like +1, Gun of Longness is speed +400, and Longinus Mark is speed -200. Lasting for 2 turns each, respectively. That's essentially a 600 speed differential. So if you factor in things like Karma, she's going to have closer to, I believe, 1400-ish speed with Karma. And then if you put a speed slot 2 on her, she gets right around 1600 speed. And then if you factor in the minimum 600 speed differential that she creates, she's going to be closer to roughly 2000 to 2200 speed, which is insane if you're just looking at her base speed value here. And also, she has a thing in here that says if she kills somebody, she gets to go again. Alright, and then her Viva la Star deals big damage, 660%. I mean, that's at +15, but even at +1, this is still going to be a good damage modifier. It removes the target's all damage reduction. And if she's not affected by fatigue, which is a very specific debuff, she attacks again. And if she does not have any debuffs on her, she attacks again. Like, okay. She's literally just a green nuke. And at +15, the CT on this is 0, which means she can immediately just, you know, slap as soon as she starts going. And I think at +1 it's only a 2-turn CT, which is really low. Alright, so her Void Light Flash, She hits 4 times, inflicts injured, and if she's attacking someone with a longness mark, which is this from her passive, after taking damage, they get confused. And she increases her own move gauge by 50%. So again, this low speed is deceptively low. She's just gonna keep going, and she inflicts special move seal, which is ult, your ult. Yeah, injured, defense minus 5%. That's really good. And confuse, very good skill. Inflicts defense break, so she is just going to be shredding enemy defense. So she has defense break on skill 1, injured on skill 2. She basically removes buffs when she attacks with her skill 1. And if she essentially follows up her skill 1 after her skill 2, she attacks again. And inflicts stun, which is wild. This character is wild west. So yeah, and you know, OG Lucy's no slouch either. You know, she's been around for a while. She's good. She's quite good. She never seems to really fall off as far as relevance. She's always just kind of around. So this banner, in my opinion, is very high value. Very good characters. You will not regret summoning on this banner. But if you're going to, just wait until closer to the end of the event. Make sure you're grinding out all of your free tickets from this before you start spending gems or whatever you want into the banner. And with that, I think that's about it. If you guys feel like I missed something, maybe I didn't explain things correctly, let me know down in the comments section below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.